before we go ahead and take a shot, man, I would like if you guys join me in like a little moment of silence for my grandmother, Luisa P. Nunez, man. All right.
For her and all.
For her and everything. Luisa P.
Luisa
P. Nunez.
There go.
I poured a lot in this shot right here.
I ain't do that shit in 3 weeks.
We live, baby.
We live, man.
Talk to him.
Yo.
Ooh, we back, baby.
Yo.
Hey, listen, I ain't do that shit in 3 weeks.
Right.
Said 3 weeks.
Right.
3 weeks.
I'm lying. I ain't
Said what a Henny at. I ain't lying.
Drank yesterday.
A motherfucker don't drink like that.
Facts. Yo,
T-E-D
episode
better
13 of Kinda Not Scripted, presented by Dom Set Visuals. I'm your host, Isaiah Nunez, and I'm here with my brothers, Taye Terry,
Yes, sir.
Ricky Simeon,
We here.
Blake Amante, and this episode 13, man.
Is it?
It's episode 13. I wrote on the board. I remembered it this time.
Oh, my God.
Hey, I want to give also credibility to our videographer, Juan Collado, behind the scenes.
Understand.
And the producer of the show, Rebecca
man.
Sarabia, soon to be Nunez. We'll see.
Hey.
Nah, I'm playing out with the we'll see.
No, that is what it is.
That is what it
That's
is
the
right now.
manager
But legally,
right there.
it's
She
her
off the
last
chain.
name.
She off the chain.
Fact, we off the chain, man.
We
Hey,
off the chain.
go ahead and do your drops real quick, man. It's
Oh,
been a
you
while.
already know where you can catch me at everywhere around the globe. That's him. So silly, just type it in. It's just where it is.
Yes, sir.
Especially on TikTok. I got my son literally just came to me yesterday. I'm playing the game. He just showed me a TikTok. I'm like
father
boy, you
like
off
son.
the chain. Yeah, he did it himself and everything. The thing off the chain. So I want to just put it on my TikTok, but we gonna fix it up a little bit.
I can't wait for that, man. You got to put. We got to start putting his drops on the channel.
Man,
like
and
that.
if we do, it's gonna be off the chain. But
Guess
he did it himself. It's really what it is.
Right, you didn't tell him to do that. He just
At
took
all.
the
I'm
initiative
playing
and
the
did
game.
it. He watches your TikToks?
No. But I showed him some of mine. He was like, "You on TikTok?" He said, "You're not a YouTuber." I showed us that we do this podcast. Like,
Right.
You on YouTube?
You fucked his whole mind up.
His whole mind up. Now he thinking like, "Oh my God, I can do this." So actually, he taking the phone, recording it, stopping it. The way he's stopping it is actually. I was like, "Oh my God!"
Now you're going to look at his videos and be like, damn, how the fuck you do that effect?
And I'm going to learn from him. He learned from me. That's where it started.
Exactly.
That's where it started. But guess what? I started it first. But guess what? That's my child. His name is Taye too.
It's the best
He
time
do the
to
same
have to do shit
thing.
like that because you can just take risks when you're young like that. You can just,
Especially-
if you got an idea, just go for it. You know what I mean?
Right. Especially when you're young, man. And especially when I've created that and he's doing it by himself.
Yeah.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different mind.
Yeah, and you seeing the things that you're doing, bro. That's the tone that we setting, man. We just out here outside that 9 to 5, pursuing passions and shit like that. And now he's seeing that.
Yeah,
now instead of being 28 doing shit, nigga gonna be like 11, 12.
Right. Yeah, but it's like this right here. What bothers me? It's like when I'm playing the game and my man's come ask me, "Well, you know they made me jump in the pool with dead frogs and stuff," and I started crying. Now that's the stuff that bothers me. What made you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who made you jump in the pool?
Oh.
So I'm talking about
I heard you. I when I popped up on the party chat yesterday when we were playing 2K, I came at the end of that conversation.
Oh, I
Of you
was on
talking
the
to
party
your son.
chat. Yeah, because he came up and asked. That was like a question that he need him to understand. Like,
Right.
who made you do this?
Right.
You can't nobody can make you do something you can't do. You know what I
Facts,
mean?
facts.
Or you don't want to do it.
Facts.
If you don't want to do it, you're not about to do it. I don't
Facts,
care
facts.
what happens. And on another thing, I'm right in the house. I'm right there with you. Like, come just tell me. But don't even tell me. Just don't do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Them type of, it's like two different situations. So I want him to be, TikTokish and all that.
Yeah.
But still don't play with me.
Be a leader.
You know what I mean?
Be a leader,
Especially
not a follower
Not a
and shit.
follower, because if it's always, they want me to do this, then you can't do TikTok.
Right.
You can't do none of that.
Hey, before we get too deep into that, do your drops too, man. I didn't forget.
My bad, Blake.
yeah,
My bad.
Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch.
Talking to this.
.tv/itsblake, which is basically streaming a lot of Halo right now because Halo Infinite just dropped. But I'm playing games with viewers, it's cross-platform, so even if you don't have a PC, you can hop in and play with me.
Play with that man. Y'all
Cross-platform,
playing. Y'all
2021 shit. I like that.
playing. They playing. They play with that guy.
But you want to throw what you threw last time? They ain't get to see you.
Nah, I don't got no drops right now, man. But look, check game though. We is working on something. You know?
We working.
Right.
We working. We
Hey,
definitely
slow motion
working.
is better than no motion. You gotta understand that.
Exactly,
Definitely
exactly.
understand. I like that.
Exactly, with
I
a
like
capital
that.
P for perseverance.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but they gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a surprise.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hell yeah,
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yo, it feel good to be at this
cooking
table.
in the kitchen,
We
man.
cook-
We cooking in the kitchen.
We cooking, man.
Yeah, it do feel good to be at this
Yeah,
table.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
Every time I come to this table, I feel like I'm a part of something
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
just thought of doing it. See, because I want y'all to understand when we start coming out with merchandises and stuff,
It's gonna be over with.
It's gonna be over
Yeah.
with. I already was just talking to him about. Now I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. This is it.
Right.
Now when we come up with it again, y'all gonna be like, oh, they was talking about it in episode 13. Always prevail. That's the clothing line, right?
I like
clothing
that.
line will be always prevail. But then when you talk about like jeans, you ever heard of Levi jeans and
Right.
True Religion?
Right.
You got them Prevail jeans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuff
fuck
like
with
that. AP belt buckles.
I fuck with it.
You get what I'm saying? It's gonna come to their eyes, but I'm just telling them now sneak peek. So we ain't
Right.
gonna ever talk about it again till
and those
we
and
bring
those
it out.
those gonna
Alright.
come in slim, boot cut, regular cut.
Regular cut. Listen. When it comes to always prevail, you can have motivational speaks on your wristbands. You know what I mean?
Right.
Have anything. It comes
Right.
with anything. Then you can have the Neville Settle shirts.
Yep.
All that, you know what I
Yep.
mean? That's
Hell
just
yeah.
in the future. But right now, it's just like we saying, we working because
Right.
we always got to get better.
Right,
Facts.
exactly.
It's
You
always
can't
the
just-
next level.
It's
Always
always
the
the next level.
We're gonna put everything's gonna be on the description and possibly on the screen. It's gonna be all the cash apps and stuff. If you guys want to donate, fund
Most
the show,
def, most
everything,
def, most
everything that you guys want to donate to the show is not really necessarily money that go in our pockets, but things to elevate the show as far as equipment. You know, Juan always talking about equipment that he wants to get and everything like that, like sliders, gimbals, to make it more of a production. Because you know, this isn't really a podcast. This is a show. This is a broadcast.
show, right.
All the moves that we make is in the format of a show.
Right.
With Showtime HBO goals. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be dope, man. So all that information is gonna be on the bottom of the screen and everything like that.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
But
yeah, I want to be super transparent. I remember I talked to y'all and everything yesterday, really of a permission type thing, because you know you guys are my brothers and shit like that. And you know, in the beginning of the episode, we did a little moment of silence for my grandmother. You know, she passed away. You know, she passed away last week or 2 weeks when this shit dropped.
my condolences.
Yeah. So, you know, I didn't want to, at first I didn't want to talk about it too much. I didn't want to talk about the new mindset that I developed, the way that I view everybody, view you guys and all that other shit. But I felt like we owed it to them because the audience being family on why we've been gone for 3 weeks.
Right.
You know, because, you know, in episode 1, we fucked up. I fucked up with the visuals and shit, and we are all about consistency and prevail.
And prevail.
You know what I'm saying?
Prevail.
But this isn't something that's gonna be a common occurrence to where we aren't efficient and effective and consistent with our drops.
I like that.
But it was a family emergency, and since you guys are family, I want to be transparent. You know, it was crazy when we were out there because you know a lot of people take grief, you know, a little
Differently.
different. Take it
Yes,
different.
yes,
Me, I took it a
yes.
lot different. I felt like I was floating. The shit wasn't really tangible. So you know what's it called? And I think I did a pretty good job, man. You guys gave me the perfect amount of space.
Almost there.
And y'all
Most
closed
there.
in when it
Most
was
there.
appropriate.
Because
Y'all
I
didn't-
seen it.
Yeah,
Because
y'all
I
didn't
seen
leave
it.
me alone, but
But
y'all also
no.
gave me space. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
And y'all
Yeah.
gave me the time and shit like that, and I appreciate you guys for doing that for me. But you know, I wanted to tell y'all about my mindset, see what you guys think about it and shit like that, because y'all know me for 3 years and y'all know how I move. They don't know how I move. And you know, my grandmother passing, bro, was the first time that I lost something that was really close. You know what I mean? Like the first hit. You know, there's been a lot of passing in the family, and it hit pretty hard. But you know, I had a really deep connection with this woman. So, you know, just to cut through it, you know, me losing something that was super important to me made me realize that I've been putting a lot of unnecessary energy in things that are not important.
That are not important. I like
Bills, work, people, drive through and shit. Remember, I'm talking about lady beeping the horn at me at Zaxby's and shit, and me blowing up. Like, I've been putting a lot of unnecessary energy into things that don't matter. Now that I know what happened when I lost something that was important, you know, rest in peace. She's out there chilling, drinking whiskey and shit with her husband. Reunion after 20 years.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? 21
Yes.
years. But it made me realize that things that I put too much energy in, I realized those things are irrelevant. So now I look at things a little bit different now. Like, you know, like little things that would hit me, like I'm not talking shit or anything like that, but we had a guest today. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I could put hella energy into the fact that we didn't have a guest and be upset and pissed and all that other shit and everything. But, you know, that's why plan Bs are there. Shit happens. Communication might be off.
It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? So everything is all good. So, you know, how you guys think, like, you know, because everybody at this table have experienced things that were super down. I don't want to bring the tone down so much in the shit because I know we like to be goofy and energetic and shit. Right. Everybody at this table has experienced loss. Right. So when you guys experienced that loss, did you guys get a new perspective on things? Was it like a backwards thing? Was it a forward thing? Is it something that you guys are consistently doing to this day? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, speaking for me, it's like an experience loss. I haven't really, like, lost somebody like this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I haven't. But I have lost somebody like this person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like somebody that
was perfect, yeah.
That was, yeah. So it's like, but it's like, I don't know. I can't give you like that because you lost your grandma.
Yeah.
That's different. I can't give you that. You know what I mean? Especially for me, I can't because I haven't lost my grandma or nobody like that.
Right.
But if we're going to talk about just losing in general,
it can be because I brought this up really not to talk about the things that y'all lost, but you know more in the fact that it's a relatable topic and putting your energy in things that really don't matter. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like what's it called? Like what type of thing? Like what's it called? Because you know a lot of people experience things whether it's losing a job or nothing like that puts y'all in perspective. That could be a loss, losing your job, and all the other shit. I don't want y'all to feel like y'all comparing it to what I did. Yeah. But you know, because the statistics are high for people that. Like I was looking at all yesterday. The statistics are high for people that lose things and everything, whether it be job or people or anything like that, and how people perceive those. A lot of people, like 17% of people after 3 years are still dealing with those things that they lost, even if it has nothing to do with people.
But sometimes it's about control too, because some things you don't have control over that you lost.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So my mind, so in my mind, when it comes back to like, how do you control it? I mean, how do you deal with such and things? It's like, I don't have control. If I ain't have control over it at the first, when it happened or anything like that, then hey, I cannot do nothing. I have to move on to keep living for that person. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now it's like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's like if that person, like, let's say that person dying, then I'm always moping. Now I make this person feel bad, and that person feel bad, and that person feel bad. You just made her death way worse than what it is because you making everybody else feel bad.
Yes.
So what are you doing?
Yes.
You gotta bring the positive out of something.
Right.
Okay, go in there and cry in your little corner. We understand that. You can cry in front of me. I understand that. But I'm saying at the end of the day, you're going to have to go to sleep and let that man go to sleep. Or whoever you just made mad, let them.
Facts.
Because they probably lost somebody too.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just how you deal with stuff.
Really.
It's almost like you come to the point where you let the simple things be the simple things.
Right. What is the simple things? Because, you know, like we were just talking about what our females. I didn't mean to make this a little joke.
No, it's fun. Nah, go ahead.
But it's like when we were just talking about this with our females, like what is the simplest thing? You know what I mean? Like what can be simple? Because I can see something simple, and somebody else will see something very exaggerated. Like, bro, it was very simple. Make it simple. You know what I'm saying? But you made it way than what it was.
Right. See, that's a whole different tier when it comes to relationships and what's simple and what's not.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
But when it just comes to morals and what we talking about, you right. Make it simple.
But I think for me personally, it was more of a backwards thing for me because and my dad passed 2 years ago. No, rest in peace to my dad.
Rest in peace.
I know we ain't have. I know he loved me, but I know we ain't had the best relationship. But it was around the time where we started to build that actual bond.
Wow.
That's when shit kind of kicked off. So that's why I was like, it was a backwards thing for me at first. That's how I looked. Well, that's how I felt because I'm human now. My emotions is what they are. Right. I only get one dad, so
But in that, not to cut you off, but in that time when it was backwards, like when y'all wasn't going through it, could you have controlled like being in his life? Could you have like, let's just say, did you have like?
No, because I didn't. at the time, I didn't understand what that man could be going through.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So that's why you say make it simple. So that's why you moved on.
It moved
because
on,
you made
and
it simple.
Right.
He's
It's
my
nothing
dad.
you
I
can-
love him. I can't. You see what I'm saying?
It's nothing to grab onto.
And as
Right,
you got
right.
older, you started to understand his
You start to
perspective.
Right.
Because it was nothing to grab onto, no emotions right there. It's like, okay. But that's still your dad, though.
Right.
I still
Right.
love that man.
Right,
That's
right,
why I
right,
go at my brother head. Get that man. Call that man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
he might not be here tomorrow. I
And
don't care how many beers he drunk.
And I'm glad
Call
that
him.
I'm glad that you said that shit too, man, because I was gonna bring it up, but I was trying to find a way to bring it up. One thing I did notice when we were there is that a lot of my family, like, you know, the ones that are gonna be watching this, what we realize is that we only link up when things like this
When
happen.
things happen.
Whether it's not even like holidays used to be frequent, but it's always big things that happen that are
Like,
like
we
this.
reference back
Yeah.
to why do it take something for somebody to realize, oh, I gotta get better.
Exactly.
Why do I have to lose a toe to realize, oh, my other 4 toes is really important? What the fuck is you talking about? That shit is crazy.
That's
Why
the
do
thing.
it take
when you,
all that?
When you get you have your first big loss, it like puts like everything in perspective. Like you're talking about where you put your energy. Well, that's
Right.
based on like why
Right.
you efficiently have to manage it is because it's a finite amount of time.
Right.
Like everybody's got their number, everybody's got their day, and so with the time you're not even certain you have to manage that efficiently.
Exactly.
Or else, like, you know, when I lost my father, I just promoted like how like he just got to like some of the major goals in his life and was like going over that that peak where he was gonna enjoy the fruits of his labors, and then, you know, just his life got, you know, just straight.
What you say?
Yeah.
You waited too long?
He was focused on the wrong things, so it shortened up his journey. You know what I mean? Like it can put you behind, and you can do everything right, and it could just end up that way. You can get unlucky.
Right.
But it's definitely about just making sure you're grateful for everything you got.
Especially
That's it right
grateful
there.
and
Exactly.
humble. If you're not grateful and humble, then you have the wrong mentality.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like not to throw our job involved, but it's like going to work. If you go to, I don't care what job you go to. If you're going to work, what are you going to work for?
Your family, bills.
That's it.
all
You're not
that
just
paycheck.
going there to go into a building. You going there because you're representing something.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not just going there because you're working for an owner. You're going to have to go somewhere else and work for them.
Facts.
If you work for Uber, who own Uber? You don't.
Yeah.
So that's
Whoever
not.
own Uber.
So you're still working for somebody. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like, do what's you know what I mean? You have to do what you can control. That's
Right.
all. That's the
Hey,
whole.
keep your goals close. Keep your family close.
There you go. It ain't it ain't like, oh, I can't do this. Try it. You get what I'm saying? Or if, like you said, like for example, for yours, it's like, okay, I lost my grandma. Let Isaiah deal with that.
Right.
Don't come egging him on and talk about how you feeling, how you
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Let him deal with that.
Yeah.
He gonna come around.
You just let people know you're there if you need
I
them.
promise.
But, hey,
I
do
promise you. I
right,
say
right,
good
right.
morning.
Right,
But it
right,
ain't
right,
gonna
right.
be. What's
Exactly.
going on? Did
Because
you-
because the way, because, you know, me personally, I can't speak for everybody else, but I don't know how to translate sadness.
Right.
Yeah, my translation for sadness is anger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, as a man, you ain't trying to cry.
And some
You know
people
what I'm
don't
saying?
know
Yeah,
that.
and some people ain't trying
Like
to do
we
that.
be talking about people is cut from different types of cloth.
Cloth. Yeah.
You come out the same laundry.
But see, you do translate it. You just do it on your own time.
Do it on your own time. Yeah.
It's just nasty.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, what's it called? Like, people who aren't very close, like those who were asking if I was okay. You know what I'm saying? But you could tell what that okay meant. Like, are you okay so that we can start doing this?
Right.
My initial reaction was to grab you by the fucking throat.
Right.
Because what's it called? Because if you know who I am before this, you should be able to accept what it is right now and know that eventually it's gonna translate into what I was previously. Don't focus on this. Don't say I like this, Isaiah. Like, don't say any of that shit. I'm glad that you back, nigga. I've been back.
Right.
But just something happened to where I'm not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's good to give people space, but don't give them too much space, because when you give people too much space, that's when they end up going dark and you can't pull them out. And it's
Exactly, because you have to still show them that there's light.
So pay attention to your people. Like, you guys, like, what's it called? I'm talking to you guys about this right now because even though we don't share the same blood, everybody in this room I look at as family.
Most definitely.
Ricky, my brother. You, my brother. You, my brother. Juan back there, my brother. Rebecca, my wife.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Fuck the cat that's over there on the thing. But
Okay.
right, but y'all my family. So you guys are like not excluding anybody else who I don't see as family, but I look at y'all like I need to keep y'all close.
Right.
Because you know what's it called? Like, y'all important. You know what I'm saying? And even though the audience isn't tangible, they are important because they give us their time.
They're very important.
You know what I'm saying? We come here every 2 weeks and we give them time. So that's why I felt like it was important to include them in what we had going on and why we've been gone for a long time. And I feel like, you know, people who are watching also go through things that, you know, we go through. We're fucking human.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all talking to me about that shit right there. You know what I mean?
Man, I had to give you that.
Shit, I feel respected by you even speaking on it.
Most
right. Hey, it's tough.
If
It's
you willing
tough.
to speak on it with me, then shit, that
Hey,
made me feel some type of way.
Because if y'all notice,
I ain't asking for it. So
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's all on our mind, you know. It's all something we got to deal with.
Yeah.
Right.
And I appreciate y'all because y'all noticed I had bass in my voice before we started.
Yes, sir.
Now my voice is gone and I can start singing R&B and shit. Yeah, man. But hey, man. I won't say besides that, but you know, outside of that, man, I'm glad that we back and shit.
We always continuously.
Yeah, continuously. We normally, I could tell. I know y'all know by our outfits, but we shoot multiple episodes a day. So really, the next time that y'all see us in different outfits is gonna be 2022.
That's just what it is. With new stuff though.
That's just what it is.
Right. We coming with crazy shit.
We coming with crazy stuff next year, man. Y'all be ready, man.
Season 2. Like I said, season 2. A manager.
That right.
Up, baby. I told you, season 2
Yeah,
coming.
what's
I like that.
I mean, we could probably save it for next episode, but you know, I want what's it called? What kind of things you want to see different?
No. Let's save it for next episode.
Next week.
Yes. Next week, baby. They gonna know about like what our ideals is because after this episode, we actually gonna sit down and actually brainstorm, and then when we brainstorm, the next episode we gonna give them like a hint, not the whole thing, and then.
Yeah, because we got to evolve, man.
Because we have to do that.
What about you, Blake? You been having enough time to stream your games?
Not as much as I'd like.
Yeah.
But listen, let me tell you something, y'all. Oh, no, he 12 to 9.
Damn. Ain't no 9 to 5 over here.
He 12 he ain't finna be on that stream, my boy. Yeah.
Well, what you got?
We have to really stream so we can get our streaming up because if we stream, we actually can get followers to come back here.
Right.
What we need to do is stream. So get on the game tonight and let's play.
We tried that shit.
Dom,
hey,
how many times? We only lost by 1 point, Doms.
Why you making it seem like we played one game?
How many
games y'all lost?
All of them. 5.
Y'all lost.
We played 5 games, lost all 5.
Yeah, I'm glad I had the update last night.
Hey, but we need more people though. We only got we got randoms. And randoms is horrible. They keep holding the ball.
We didn't have the squad.
We didn't have the squad, but I feel like if we get the whole squad, we off the chain.
And it's been 2 months since me and you played, bro. When I played on it, I could not get it.
No,
I couldn't get it.
I'm Stephen Curry out there. Ain't no more.
He shoot. He holding his thing.
You better be.
He's still on desperation mode and shit like that. He be running and shit.
Like he said, you can't change yourself.
Well,
you gotta stay the same, man.
You gotta stay the same.
I just need my boys that know what I do, but like, I know what he finna do. Okay,
right.
That's all that matters.
Nah, but we do need to stream more, man. You gotta get on your stream shit. You
I'm
gotta change your name, bro.
You
You gotta change it to That's Him So Silly.
But that's all I need is my people. I'm not finna be putting my all in that shit if I ain't streaming with the right people. If I'm streaming with randoms, I'm quitting every time. Nobody wanna see that shit.
Right. What happened to
What
happened to the My Career?
Nah.
Who the fuck want to see a My Career?
My Career, right. You playing computers and shit.
Like, damn, I'm talking to myself and shit. I got you, Westbrook. No, not today. Hell no. Your ass better sit right here, boy. I'm on your ass.
Because, last month you was excited about the trades and shit.
I know, fuck all. I tried to get excited about it, but no, I got my son in there.
That's
what the fuck is he talking about?
That's what we call denial right there. He's like, we don't need Ricky and Isaiah. I could do the My Career shit.
Ain't nobody said
I got
like
trades
that.
now.
We wind the tape back. I said that.
Nah, that's what I looked at it as.
Hell no, I just got to keep
like you was
going.
doing good.
Like Ricky told me, I got to keep going. Don't wait on nobody.
Right. Hey man, well, I think it's a good time to wrap it up, man.
Man. Because
always be safe.
Always be safe, man.
Be safe.
Again, I want to appreciate y'all for letting me air that shit out. You know, I want to talk about it,
man.
Everything like that. Getting through my denial and shit, not wanting to talk about it.
You right.
Appreciate y'all for y'all.
I don't want to talk about it.
Right.
What room?
Hey, that's what I said.
That's the first thing I said. I don't want to do it.
What I say on Monday, I said, hey, yo, we're going to have a moment of silence, but don't ask me nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing.
Okay.
That's what I said.
It's like, you know what, dude? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I came with you guys like that.
My uncle opened my eyes to that, man, because I was talking to him for the first time yesterday, and I was telling him my mindset, And he was telling me, he was like, bro, you got to talk about these things.
Right.
Because your audience, we talking to each other, but there's people who watching. So,
but hold on, especially with people you trust. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm not a person that's going to be like, this. You know what I mean? Like, bro, don't make me feel no type of way, bro. Right. We are tearing this table up.
Exactly.
I feel you.
I'll turn this table up.
You will.
Y'all gonna go in the car, go to back to.
I'll just pull my drink up like this.
Right.
Long
Hey,
as
let's
I hold my drink.
Hey, matter of fact, bro, let's take another shot, man,
I
for
just
this
bought this
conversation.
motherfucker.
Hey, and shouts out my brother for this sexy
Ain't we gonna
ass
save a
glass
shot for the next episode? Shit.
Appreciate
Yeah, you right.
Put the damn
Yeah,
thing.
let's go ahead, man. I'll see y'all next week.
I'll see y'all next week.
next week, man.
Hey, man, appreciate it. Hey, tune in next week, episode 14, man.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Taye put me in one place and shit.